Here's why men can't resist a woman who's naturally challenging. Have you ever noticed that some women don't chase, don't beg for attention, don't try to impress every man they meet, and yet they seem to attract genuine interest almost effortlessly? It's not because they're playing games. It's not because they're pretending to be unavailable. It's because they possess something many people confuse with being hard to get. They're naturally challenging. Now, before you misunderstand what I mean, I'm not talking about being argumentative, manipulative, or emotionally unavailable. I'm talking about a woman who has standards, a woman who values herself, a woman whose happiness doesn't depend on whether a man chooses her. Ironically, that's often the woman many men find the most intriguing. So today, we're going to explore why healthy confidence and self-respect can be so attractive, and why the women who don't make a man the center of their world often inspire his deepest respect. Stay with me until the end, because the final reason is the one many women overlook, and it can completely change the way you approach dating and relationships. 1. She has her own life. A naturally challenging woman has goals, she has passions, she has friends, she has purpose beyond the relationship. She's not waiting by the phone hoping he'll call. She enjoys his company, but she doesn't need constant reassurance to feel complete. That independence is attractive because it shows emotional maturing. Healthy relationships are strongest when two whole people choose each other, not when one person expects the other to fill every emotional gap. 2. She has healthy boundaries. She doesn't say yes to everything just to keep the peace. She knows what she's comfortable with, she communicates respectfully, and she isn't afraid to walk away from behavior that consistently crosses her boundaries. Many women fear boundaries will push a good man away. In reality, healthy boundaries often help reveal who respects you and who doesn't. Someone who values you will respect your standards, even when they don't always get their way. 3. She doesn't seek constant validation. One of the most attractive qualities anyone can have is quiet confidence. She appreciates compliments, but she doesn't depend on them. Her confidence comes from knowing who she is, not from collecting approval. When someone is comfortable in their own skin, it creates a sense of stability that's refreshing in any relationship. Confidence isn't loud. Often, it's calm. It's the woman who doesn't feel the need to compete for attention because she already knows her worth. If you're enjoying this conversation and it's encouraging you to think differently about relationships, take a moment to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. I'd also love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Which quality do you think makes a woman truly unforgettable? Confidence, kindness, emotional maturity, or something else? Your perspective might encourage another woman who's working on becoming the healthiest version of herself. Now, let's continue. 4. She lets actions speak louder than words. A naturally challenging woman doesn't spend her time trying to convince someone to value her. She pays attention, she observes, she notices whether words and actions match. She understands that consistency builds trust far more than promises do. That's not about being suspicious, it's about being wise. Strong relationships are built on patterns of behavior, not isolated moments. 5. She chooses, she doesn't chase. Perhaps the greatest difference is this: she sees dating as a process of mutual discovery. She's not asking, how do I make him choose me? She's asking, are we genuinely a good fit for one another? That's a powerful shift in mindset. Instead of trying to earn someone's affection, she's evaluating whether the relationship reflects the respect, honesty, and partnership she wants. That doesn't make her difficult, it makes her intentional. And intentional people often attract healthier relationships because they don't settle for less than what aligns with their values. Here's what I hope every woman watching remembers. Being naturally challenging isn't about playing games or making someone chase you. It's about living a full, meaningful life with confidence, self-respect, and clear boundaries. When you know who you are, you stop trying to convince people of your value. You simply live it. And the right person won't be drawn to you because you were difficult. They'll be drawn to you because you're authentic, because you're emotionally mature, because your life already has purpose, and a relationship becomes something you choose to share, not something you rely on to define you. The healthiest relationships don't happen when one person is constantly chasing the other. They happen when two people respect each other, grow together, and freely choose each other every single day. Never underestimate the quiet strength of a woman who knows her worth. She doesn't have to demand respect. Her character inspires it.